name of the report was Bad Grades. Report states young black males are in a state of crisis. One in every three black children live in poverty. Several chapters and pages of my life story autobiography reflect, share, and express the concerns the report identified of the population of predominantly young black men. They are found in the table of contents on page 3 of chapter 3, on page 34 of chapter 6, on page 227 of chapter 44, on page 228 of chapter 44, on page 444 of chapter 66, on page 450 of chapter 68, on page 481 of chapter 69, and finally, those concerns are shared on page 822 of chapter 84. I would like nothing more than to return and discuss with you those pages, or conduct a forum or roundtable with you as students to do this. Until then, maybe you can discuss and reflect in the classroom the effects of these issues have on you as that population. At this time, as a matter of fact, I would like to share with you a famous quote that further emphasizes the importance of such a discussion regarding this identified population of predominantly young black men. And that quote goes as such, and I'd like to read it with you. They came first for the communists, and I didn't speak up because I wasn't a communist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I didn't speak up because I wasn't a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I didn't speak up because I wasn't a Jew. Then they came for me, and by that time, no one was left to speak up. Students, you must grab hold of every opportunity your school provides to develop reading, writing, and communication skills. Your parents, family, teachers, and principal all believe that you can break through the cycle of poverty, illiteracy, and incarceration in your community. Now repeat after me. Education is the key to preventing incarceration because of bad choices. Education is the key to bright and exciting. Give yourself a on various methods of sounding out words to develop an understanding of that word, or parts of that word, or syllables, so that as students you can further develop your reading, writing, and communication skills. One method is by identifying the vowels in the word, which is a speech sound such as A, E, I, O, and U. There are short sounds and vowels that are not correct. Is that true? Short vowels is short. And there are long vowel sounds, right? Can anyone guess how many vowels there are in 864 pages and 86 chapters? It's a lot, isn't that true? And we'll go a little bit further. Listen to this. Another method is by identifying the word, which is a word, part of a speech that conveys actions such as breathe, walk, and run. Then there's the method of identifying the noun, which is part of a speech or word class that is used to name or identify a person, a place, or a thing, or action. That ends that section as well. Furthermore, what if I share with you students some career opportunities that very, very famous people of the title of 360 Degrees of Shame, Blame, and Pain for Profit. These famous people were able to have such careers because they went on and developed their reading, writing, and communication skills. What do you think about having a career as a big screen movie, television, and playwright, producer, and director? Well, you can. Tyler Perry has. He presently has a box office movie called Color Girls. Who heard of that?
I do.
What about Meet the Browns? And Precious. Sorry, Monique. Okay, let's go to another one. What do you think about having a career as a talk show host and a big screen movie and television producer director? Well, you can. Oprah Winfrey has, and she's a CEO of her very own, guess what? Book of the Month Book Club. Tyler Perry, Monique, and Oprah Winfrey have shared their true life stories of childhood experiences of 360 degrees of shame, blame, and pain for profit. Tyler Perry shared that because of being touched inappropriately and sexually disadvantaged as a child and his father's physical abuse, he discovered a place of escape hiding under his front porch. Oprah Winfrey shared that because of being as well physically abused, touched inappropriately, and sexually disadvantaged as a child, she was unable to tell. Finally, Monique, the comedian and movie star Precious, shared the same abuse and disadvantage as did Oprah. However, neither Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, or Monique allowed their childhood circumstances to prevent them from developing their reading, writing, and communication skills and becoming stars. What do you think about having a career? Listen to this. What do you think about having a career as the President of the United States? Well, you can. Barack Obama has, in spite of being raised by a single parent, has gone on to become the President of the United States. And guess how he did it? By developing his reading, writing, and communication skills. At this point, I would like to read you childhood challenges I've written about in my autobiography in chapter 60. That I had to overcome just as Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, Monique, and the President, Barack Obama, and you'll have to overcome challenges as well. And I'll read from chapter 60 in the following manner. You know what? I wanted to read something that I had written out, but your principal has a favorite section, so I'm going to read the section that he likes. And so here it is on page 386. As an impressionable young child, I can vividly recall trying to help lift the financial burden off of my mother because she often appeared to be struggling to get out of one financial rut or another. I can remember how she'd often work 2 jobs, one at her own publishing book company, and leave that job and work at McDonald's in the evening. Then somehow, she'd even managed to attend evening classes at a vocational trade school. I believe she was attempting to learn typing skills, or it may have been cosmetology training. The point is that my mother knew how to make something out of nothing. And I always love her for instilling that have-to-do character in me. And while she was doing everything humanly possible to make ends meet, nobody came to her rescue. My sister, who is 1 year younger than me, or my brother, who is 1 year younger than her, rescued. We can forget about a level of balance or a fair playing field. We never knew what that was. Nevertheless, being a kid with determination, ambition, and drive, the customers that I serviced with my paper route in the wintertime, I'd shovel their snow. And in the summertime, I cut their grass. And in the fall, I worked their leaves. Man, even then, I had a knack for seeing disguised opportunities when they came my way. They say, when opportunity knocks, you're supposed to walk right in, and that's exactly what I prided myself in doing. I was very talented in that aspect, and I guess you could also say caring as well when it came to my elders. My mother taught me how to address my elders and to always be very respectful. You know, yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, and no sir. Man, a little respect always opens up a lot of doors that would have otherwise been closed to me. And it had the effect of not only turning the hearts of my customers toward me, but it also opened up their pocketbooks to me as well. I remember one time, the Plain Dealer sponsored a sales recruitment new customer contest that rewarded the winning newspaper carrier with a vacation trip to Daytona Beach, Florida. The winner was determined by which paper boy could get the most new customers within a given period of time. And guess who won? Guess who won? I won. You guessed it. I'll let you in on a little secret. This is how I won. I'll tell you. I